clicks without realizing what's going on. Then we can realize that at the same time there was a post that the attacker posted something selfie, like he likes this. This is used for advertisement for PR. So this is step by step how it works. So when you click on red link, no script alerts that. Are you aware that you are going to click on this share button? And also under this view link, this like button, and you click on this without knowing that. If you have any question?
You mentioned that CSR can be bypassed even if we are using one-time tokens.
Yes.
So maybe you can name a couple of them.
Look, a lot of web developers use short one-time tokens, like maybe 4 digital numbers. So it may be even guess. But sometimes you may use a lot of, you may use the flexibility of JavaScript and HTML languages, and you can use iframe to bring that page, then copy that value and submit as if that victim might submit that. That's why this OWASP company provides this XSRF guard, which adds difficult one-time token, and it has a feature like which protects against brute force attacks for one-time tokens. There is no absolute protection against this, against any kind of I don't know. In the world, there is no absolute protection, but these things are the best solution that we have nowadays. Like captures, we have capture systems. So a lot of developers use this capture system to protect their web applications, their web environment. But there are a lot of online services that provide future to crack that capture image. 1 cent for 1 cracked image. So that's why Google provided that reCAPTCHA, which is better than just capture, because I don't know, if you want, I can explain how it works. Like we have an application called FineReader. What it does, if you scan an image, it can read the text and can give you the text. Like you can copy, you can delete something from there. You can have the source, can have that code from the image. So these systems, online service, use this feature and gets those characters from image. That's why Google provides this reCAPTCHA, which is protected, which use 2 words, which are smashed. There are a lot of things added there. So it adds protection. It makes it different to crack that. Even sometimes we are trying to understand what is in that reCAPTCHA image. Even we are human. Sometimes we put the wrong capture image, capture code. It asks, no, it's not the right code. Please try again. Even for us, it's too difficult. question? I thought I have only 30 minutes, so I prepared only five topics. But in now time, I'm going to talk about the rest. Here it is, the full list. I didn't prepare for phishing, patterns, or local remove file exclusion, shell injection, session hijacking, file upload. If you have any question about these topics, you may ask, even if I didn't prepare this presentation.
What is shell injection?
So,
What is shell injection?
shell injection, like a lot of web developers use eval commands, system commands. There are commands in PHP. I'll talk only about PHP, but the same kind of functions are in different ASP, in JSP. I'll talk only about PHP. So PHP provides eval commands, system commands. There are a lot of other commands. So you may use this command to interact with your shell with your server. So you may use this system command to create a file in your web server, add some users, I don't know. So if they use this function and guess the input from user side, user can change that, like change that input, say that change to ls and get the list of the files in the web environment. This is you will find this kind of injection hardly, but it's very dangerous. Like you get full access to the webs.
Is it kind of Canadian or RSS shell being put?
No, like that function provides you to interact with shell. So whatever you put there, you like there is a shell command and you work in that. Like you create a file, read any file, you have full access to web server. But you will find this kind of vulnerability in all web applications. You will find this kind of vulnerability only in past web applications that are old now, because nowadays host providers, they disable this kind of functions like eval system, so you cannot even use that.
Okay, Samuel, nowadays web applications are getting replaced by web services. So do you think that the same exploits that you have shown, or the development mitigation, applicable to those sections also?
What kind of web service?
Web services like logging service is separately handled by a web server. An XML request is going there. So something like that. So do you think that the same exploits that you have shown here are applicable to web services?
No. You cannot change web application to web services because they are different. Like you may do the same protection in your application level, or if you are system administrator, you can implement, you can protect your web server, configuring your Apache configuration, PHP configuration. So they can be changed. Like each of these have its place, its meaning. So yes, if you want to log in into your admin panel, you may use the authorization system that provides by web server. But also there are a lot of ways to bypass that. I'm talking about web application, about mistakes that web developers do. That's why I was talking about configuring in htaccess file, not in Apache server, because only sometimes, most of the time, you don't have access to your web server, you don't have access to your host. You have only a place where you work, like you have FTP access, you have cPanel, you work there, but you cannot change the configuration of Apache server. Because even now, most of the hosts are sharing. You can change the configuration in your site, not in the wall server. Yes?
What is the best mitigation you can make to avoid station hijacking?
Station hijacking?
Yeah, over public network.
Let me show you a video now which implements that attack. Like the best way now is to regenerate the session ID. Like if you open any web page and it gives you the session ID. So if I have that session ID, I cannot open your web page, your account, and manipulate yourself, even send some messages from your account. If you use PHP, there is a PHP function there, session regenerate ID. So when you open your page, your account, it gives you a session ID, right? If I have that ID, if I want to open that, it gives you another ID. And as there is no data for that session ID in the web server, it asks me for user and password. Do you want that video? Even very famous web applications, like in this case that I want to show, it's about Russian famous website. So they hold more than 40 million members, but they have this kind of vulnerability. There is no absolute protection. If you work fast or if you don't know this kind of things, you will miss something. Like that's why we have gates, we have doors, we have lockers in that door, we have alert systems, we have the docs where we put our documents, we have safe. Because someone may just jump from this gate, but he will not be able to break your lock. But even there are some people that can even bypass all this protection and open your safe. Any other question?